32nd year.
23rd, 10 years.
4th year.
50th year.
For 27 years.
34 years.
I'm Father Edward Seaton Fitton, and I'm the chairman of the Religious Studies Department.
My name is Father Hilary O'Leary.
Jamie Paris. I'm a Spanish teacher at Delbarton.
My name is Dan Whalen, and I am the athletic director here at Delbarton.
My name is Greg Devine, and I teach physics, I teach music, and I teach engineering.
Matthew Dorso, I'm the Dean of Guidance at Delbarton.
Dr. Charles Rubling, I'm the assistant headmaster at Delbarton School.
My name is Patricia Crapo, and I am a religious studies instructor at Delbarton.
First thing that hit me when I came here was just the open air, the open space, nature, the open campus.
I can remember my first day that I walked on campus. I didn't think I was actually going to come here. I didn't intend to. My parents actually just asked me to try it out. And I think I was probably sold about 50 yards into the drive up towards campus.
My favorite aspect about Delbarton is what I don't expect.
It's a beautiful place to be. I've always thought I never am tired coming back here.
I feel like when I come here, this is my second home. And it's felt like that ever since I was a student. That I could come here on a weekday, a weekend, any season, and take part in any different aspect of life here, and I feel like I'm just running into family, and it's just that level of comfort.
My favorite aspect of Delbarton is that no one is straitjacketed, a student or a faculty, within a certain reasonable boundary.
Yeah, every day here is different. We have great students, great student body. It's a great community to be a part of, and every day takes on a life of its own. It's a neat place to work.
The community nature of the school, people get it that we really are a community, and we're an extended family community. It's not just the students and teachers here and staff, it's their parents, their siblings, their grandparents, all of the alums from the past and all of their families too. We really are a community, and we function together as one.
Delbarton students rise to every challenge, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's an individual challenge, a team challenge on a field, a particularly difficult play that the artists are performing. Our boys generally rise to the challenge.
The academic quality of students here is phenomenal. But students work, sometimes I think what people may miss about Delbarton is also how hard students work to improve themselves while they are here. How they raise themselves to a higher standard. And to see that growth is really special to me.
Everyone wants to be here. They're happy to show up at school. And I'm the same way. I love going to work every day, and I think Delbarton students love coming to school.
The trust level across the board, the trust that the administration puts into the faculty and the trust that the faculty has in the students and the returned respect is very is unique in what makes it the place it is.
Delbarton does a great job of trying to get each boy to figure out for himself who he is, what he's made of. And we give students lots and lots of different kinds of opportunities to discover that for themselves.
I don't have to think for a second about discipline. I have to think about motivation. Not because I'm not motivated, but because I want to motivate the kids more. Basically, I get to be the best teacher I could possibly be here. And as one of my colleagues many years ago put it, if you can't teach at Delbarton, you can't teach anywhere. It's like everything is set up here for a teacher to be the absolute best that he can be.
Awesome. It really is. I like that I don't know from 1 minute to the next what somebody might say or even ask. I have one class in particular. I was speaking with my department chair today. He needs to come observe classes on all the teachers, and I suggested that he come to religion and literature because you never know what somebody's going to say.
I've been very privileged to advance in a career from a classroom teacher to a department chair to dean of faculty, now assistant headmaster. So Any way that I can serve the community, whatever I can give, I get 10 times in return.
It's fun to come to work because everyone wants to be here and wants to work, and um, it just makes for a unique setting where you're anxious to get started rather than dreading to start. And I just think it's really an exciting environment to show up to work and have people who are on the same page, who really want to learn.
The only part that makes this a job is the fact that I get a salary, to be honest. I mean, when you find your passion in life, first when you're lucky enough to find it, and then when you're able to pursue it, it's just not a job.
Well, being a teacher here is fun because every class is different. Even if you teach three sections of the same class as I do, so 3 times a day, all 3 of those are very different experiences. And if you come back tomorrow and do the same thing, all 3 of those are going to be very different experiences. And I think it's because there's such a creativity, and there's a certain laid back quality. Not that kids are lazy or teachers are lazy, but again, there's a comfort level. And it's fun to come to class. It's fun to be with students, and you allow them to be upfront and honest. They can ask anything they want, and this is a place of discovery in a sense.
Challenging, but supportive.
Delbarton is a community.
Brotherhood.
Creative and dynamic.
Well, mind, body, spirit.
Resilience.
Supportive, tolerant.
A phenomenal reputation.
Graced.
We are what we say we are.
Memories.
Great community, supportive.
Awesome.